Welcome to the greenhouse. This is Patty and Leola here talking to you about the tomatoes that are growing on for Tomato-Paluzza. We're going to talk to you today about the paste tomato varieties that we're growing.
So the first one we're growing is called Amish paste, which many of you may have heard of. It's a pretty common paste tomato. It's a long-time favorite heirloom plum-shaped tomato. It's large and it's really good for making sauce because it has a lot of meat and not a lot of juice in it. But it also tastes good enough to be in salads, which is really nice. And it is part of the slow food arc of taste, which is really pretty cool. And the next one that we have is San Marzano, which is a high quality strain of this classic heirloom paste tomato. It's considered one of the best tomatoes of all time, and it has an old world look and taste. The strain was selected by tomato breeder Emily Haga from seeds in the USDA Gene Bank, which is designed to preserve genetic diversity and increase food security. The strain originates from Parma, Italy, where it was developed in the 1950s for the canning industry. The strain has a very traditional San Marzano shape and appearance, as well as a vibrant red color. But despite the fact that it was developed for the canning industry, it still has fabulous flavor. The third one we have is one you may not have heard of. It's called Blue Beach, and it's a super high yielding heirloom paste tomato. It's a sausage shape, and the fruits tend to be about 8 to 10 ounces, and they're easy to process into sauce. It also tastes great eaten fresh. The attractive green shoulders give them a distinct heirloom look. The fruits ripen during a concentrated period, allowing for a more efficient canning process. It's well adapted to northern climates and resists disease and blossom end rot better than others of this type. The strain of Blue Beach that we grew was originally brought to Vermont from Italy during World War II. And is another one you might not have heard of. It's called the Speckled Roman. I grew this last year in my garden and it was fabulous. It has striking red sauce. It's like a striking red sauce tomato with yellow stripes in it, it's really pretty. And it produces an elongated plum tomato, which averages from 6 to 8 ounces with bright red skin and golden streaks. Meaty red flesh with little juice. It's good for fresh eating, but cooks quickly into sauce and has excellent flavor. And our last one, which you probably haven't heard of either, is called Cipola's Pride. And these are tough plants with impressive yields of high quality 10 to 16 ounce fruits in a concentrated set, which is ideal for home gardeners harvesting for canning and sauce. The flavor is fantastic and fully developed. Dry texture ensures it cooks down quickly. And it was selected by the Cipolla family, and their seeds were originally brought to Brooklyn in 1906 from Sicily. And that's kind of cool that it's been here for so long and people don't know about it. But and I wanted to talk about why you might want to grow more than one kind of paste tomato. When you're making your sauce or dehydrating tomatoes or any of those things that you might do with paste tomatoes, it enhances the flavor to have multiple varieties because they each have their own flavor. So like a sauce made with 3 or 4 different kinds of paste tomatoes will have much more richness than one just made with one kind of tomato. And a lot of people don't know that, and so they'll buy a bunch of their favorites and get enough for the year. But if you're really going to go into canning tomatoes, you might want to think about having a variety. And that's all for today.